Welcome back to Suladan Plays Log In. Let's see if I can remember how to do this back. There we go. I'm trying to remember how to play. One moment. 9. Space. Maybe that was it? Yeah, that was it. Fatal error occurred. System must be rebooted. Press Z or spacebar to reboot. What? Oh, okay, I guess that's just one of the... Oh, because Yume Nikki had the things where sometimes something would happen when you tried to... Clever, I get it. Okay, let's go down this time. I don't remember where... Well, this place is interesting. Oh no, I recognize this place. We've wandered in here. I mean, we've gotten in here accidentally from other areas before. Well, this is unexpected. I'm going to say, while I'm wandering in here, I love that this game is not as driven by the huge randomly looping areas as Yume Nikki was, and the looping areas in this one seem a bit smaller. Nothing against Yume Nikki, but the maps were so large at times that if I hadn't had maps for them, you'd have never found that one random NPC hiding off in a corner of a massive looping area. And to me, that's problematic, especially before you have the bike. Just from a design stance. And I love that the background here, I mean, not the background, the patterns are 1s and 0s. Okay, so you're who I'm looking for, but you're running from me. Or you're moving straight down. There's a red crayon in your pocket. What a nice... Oh, come on, don't be... Come back. I finally caught up to you. Is there a certain effect I need for this? I'm not turning into the knife thing because we've learned we've had enough issues with that as it is. I can't stand it when it's one that I can't catch. I thought maybe that was causing it to change direction. Stop being programmed to avoid me! You annoy me endlessly! Fine, whatever, I'm leaving. Ugh. The slow movement speed is really killing me. I mean, it's aggravating. I don't like being slow in a game that's driven by your need to explore. It's more something that's brought to the surface, especially when... situations like that where I'm supposed to catch something, but oh no, you're super slow, you're not gonna do that. Anyway. I apologize, that's just... I really don't like being so slow. I could double the game speed in the video and still probably feel mildly slow. I have 7 out of 12 effects, and I'm still not sure what I'm doing. I'm about to just take the knife and start stabbing every NPC I find and maybe see if that'll trigger something. It's not a good thing when I get to that point. Have I been here? I don't remember this area. Been here. Because down there is what took me to the Virtual Boy area. Which apparently doesn't, like, I guess partly what's puzzling is I don't know what a lot of the effects do, where I'm supposed to use them. It's not intuitive. Whereas normally, not so much normally, in a game like Zelda, when you get a new item, you can intuitively kind of know where you're supposed to use it. Case in point, I'm sure there's an effect for that, but what is it? Where is it? How is it? And what about the effect would lead me to intuitively know that I need to use it there? Yeah, I get the whole, you know, given what the game world is, it shouldn't be. I mean, it's not as expected to be intuitive. But as you start running out of effects to find, you will begin growing more frustrated by your confusion about what you're supposed to be doing. 7 out of 12, that means there's still 5 effects I haven't located. Have I gone this way? Oh, should have been the first. Yeah, that's the first one I went to. So slow! If you think about it, this is why the running shoes were added in the Pokemon games. And why the bicycle was such an important feature. Because there's so much map for the player to explore, and if they eventually start losing patience for low movement speed. Unless it's somehow built integral into the game. But perhaps this flower field is a hint. Yeah, I know there's one more I haven't tried. Okay, well, down we go. Well, I'm intrigued by the background. I just love mobility and movement, and it's fun when you're able to zip around and explore in a more fast-paced way. At least we found a new area, so that's always a good sign. Oh, these multi-directional spots. If I had a map, too, it would be massively helpful. There's so many areas it's hard to keep a mental map layout. See, where does this one lead? Well, I thought maybe it would turn them red. Apparently not. So that one's just gonna stay put there until apparently... Wait. I'm gonna try stabbing it. It needs to turn red. I'm a weird snake with a scythe for some reason. So let's move on. Let's see. What if I take this blood down there and use it in front of the thing that needs to turn red? Nope. Good to know that NPCs respawn, though. So this area is pointless to me. I know that there's something that can be done to those markings on the wall, because I've had a few that you touched and they lit up. Well, that's unexpected. Oh no, are you saying there's 4 of them I've got to find? Not in this area. Are they scattered through the whole game world? Like, enough of it's non-intuitive that you kind of don't know where you're going and what you're doing. Assuming that those buttons play some integral role to the game, and I'm not reading into it too much. I mean, there is the possibility that I'm supposed to use an ability. Wait, are these ladders? Can I go up here and here? Ooh. Oh, I got a key. Glitch. Well, that's an effect. I like that. Oh, this one's really small. Yeah, I love this looping area. And what does glitch do? I'm going to take it over here and try to use it around these buttons. Oh, wait. Did I not save after reading? Oh, come on. Move. Okay, I've already... For fairness' sake, you know what? We've already decrypted. Let's see if this one's familiar. Oh, you don't have to read it when you decrypt it. Let's see if this one is familiar. Yeah, read that one. It'd be nice if there was a way to skip these. Yep, already read that one. She ate everything. Okay. Puzzle of mind. Reaching true enhancement isn't easy. The self is a puzzle. And the pieces are scattered all around the mind. A network of neurons. You just gotta log into the network, find them, and put them together. Some are more complicated than others, but in the end it pays off. A complete understanding of self. No vagueness in the mind. No doubts about identity. True self-consciousness. The flawless reality. We were curious. We wanted to see it for ourselves. Reality crashing down on someone. We knew it could happen. It's as if individual reality forced its way into being the universal reality. The things in the subconscious protect us. The things the subconscious protect us from can be clearly visualized. They want to see the light. They want to be an accepted part of reality. We named this result the forced reality, when the patient isn't able to come to terms with what they do not wish to accept, and instead they let those things take over. This is why supervision and usage limitation is enforced, but we wanted to see how the forced reality was. We wanted to see if there were ways to counter it. Turns out there's no way back. We were curious, and we are sorry. Okay, save. Oh, that's just the settings for the menu doodad here. I'm just gonna use this in new areas and see if it, like, affects anything. Like, I know this means something. Is it tied specifically to the area or the entire game? That's the part that I don't know. Ooh. A step closer to enhancement. What? So you're saying the buttons in the game are connected? So that kind of acts as a forced, odd backtrack, isn't it? Okay, so let's see if we can go anywhere where we can find buttons that haven't been pushed. I've already pushed that one, I know, I just wanted to check. And the fact that there's a number 4 on the wall... Okay, well that didn't help. The thought maybe I could get it to come out of the water. Yeah, that's where I came in one time, wasn't it? You can walk diagonally. Neat. Oh. So do I just need to find them? I don't know what's going on here, but at least it's something. Progress. It feels of progress. I adore the feel of progress. Oh, you've got to do them in a certain order. Maybe. Where'd the purple one go? Oh, I've already gotten the yellow one. There it is. Okay, so we did blue, yellow, next is purple. Hopefully. No? Purple, blue, yellow? If there's a certain pattern I gotta do this in, you may not want to scatter them so far. Ooh. Ooh, a button. Okay, so each area has a button. Okay, so I think the game's starting to come together a little bit better. I'm looking for buttons which open up I don't know what, but they're buttons and they push. I still dream of the day I have a way to move faster though, because the slowness is going to kill me. Oh, hooray, there is something out here. No, that's the thing that told me to go there. Oh, hey. I've been tricked. Very nice design on the overall layout, though, making sure that the blobs are interesting without ever, like, getting stuck in my way. Or at least thus far they haven't. So it can be assumed that they're... it's hard to get them to do so. Well, that one blob is just kind of chilling down there. I'm hoping this actually leads somewhere and I'm just not just following a random path to a dead end. Maybe I'm supposed to chat with him? Oh dear. Please lead somewhere. Ooh. Ooh. Angel. Oh. So that's the teleport home button. Well, I can remember. Something lit up green. Okay, so now that's starting to piece together. I should really take this off before I accidentally send myself back to start. Okay, so Angel is kind of like the eyeball hand thing from Yume Nikki. Okay, so if my understanding is correct, what it's saying is there are 4 buttons in each area. When the 4 buttons are pushed, I can push those, which activates the thing. But there also appears to be a puzzle in this one. Yep, that one's been pushed. Okay, so I'm piecing it together. I presume somewhere in this area is something that should hint to me exactly what the 4-digit code is. Namely, I'm checking all the paintings. But that may be too cliche of an area. I want to check all the effects before all the effects I have. Move. See, there's something. That's gotta do something. Oh, it's a code. Duh. What did scanning that do for me? That door has always been there. I'm gonna check over the area and make sure nothing changed. That should have been more obvious to me. So the phone can scan QR codes, apparently. It's a lamp. I don't know. Okay, see, there's a 3 on the wall and 2 6s. Okay, if I have all 4 number, well, actually, no, it was inside of that room. No, that's a 4. A 3, 4, and a 6. Maybe I should try coming through here. Oh! Well, I got me a key. Not that that helps me. Let's try down here again. Oh! Was that hallway always there? Do these areas interlock in strange and fascinating ways that I need to know about? I feel like I've been here. Diagonal hallways are not your friend when you're tied to a 4x4 grid, especially when the game has already proven that you can move diagonally in certain instances. Okay, that's where this area's 4 buttons are. The green buttons particularly, not the regular buttons. I see a door down here. I would have expected the room to go the other way, but okay. Have I been here? I feel like I've been here. I know I've been here before. I'm slightly frustrated by the non-intuitive nature of this. This would be the part in Yume Nikki where I start, like, saying, which effects do I have, which ones do I lack, and, like... and, start looking them up. You know what? I'm getting through here. Y'all better run. Yeah, get out of my way. Out of my way. I want out of here. Yeah. Ooh, a chip. Y'all are gonna get out of my way now. No? Yes? Maybe? Come on. I'll let you out. You wouldn't get out of my way. Y'all are gonna go that way now. Come on. Move along. Yeah, you better move. Still don't know what that means. I know it does something, and at some point it's going to be important. What are you? Are you a number 2 or a question mark? Oh. Okay, will you give me an effect, please? Actually, let me take that off. A chip. If only I needed those. Well, I've got all the... I mean, they're nice. I like unlocking all the text, and I like that I can unlock games and stuff, but I mean, in my current... in the current state, I'm not exactly looking for more keys. I remember being through here because I was talking about how the way the textures move and the screens reminded me of Chowder. TV show, not the food. Let's go that path. I don't know if we followed that path. Trying to make sure to backtrack through these areas and check places that I may not have checked previously. Also occasionally testing that to mainly see if it affects anything. I know there's gonna come a point where it affects something. That's one nice thing, and like I bring up the Zelda games again. When you get a new tool, you can intuitively figure out where to use it. Like you've got bombs, you see something that could be bombable. I have the ability to glitch, but have no idea what I can use that for environmentally. Hello, bird. Bird with blonde hair. You are the blonde bird. Blumberg. I like this place, wherever it is. No, we're not doing that. Case in point, is there an effect I just don't have to use that, or is that something... I'm just going back. Okay, let's go here. Why is there no way to run? Oh wait, every button does that. I've been through that door. I think yes. Trying to use that old maze standby where you know, always turn the same direction. I got something over here, I don't remember what. If you make an effort to keep turning the same direction every time you're met with a branching path, you will eventually go along all the paths, assuming that every path with the correct one is a dead end. So you do have to take some intuitive judgment on knowing when to, like, not change areas. There's something in here. No, that's how I got into here last time. And then I only went down, so this area has been unexplored. Oh, I see. No. Haha! What did I get? A button. Well, that's a button. We found a button. Button. Who's got the button? Clearly not me. Okay, so that's where this area's buttons are. But where is this area? 2 out of 4. Didn't this lead down into the TV zone? No. Back. Okay, so that's a different area from this. I'm gonna try to finish this area, try to finish searching this area to the best of my current ability. And then we will pause. Wait, did I go... I need to check this way. Doesn't appear to be anything there. I really hope there's not some weird hidden path that's only visible when you're using certain effects. Because that would be... It's frustrating if the game doesn't do something to let you know. Ooh, what's over here? A whole section I haven't been to. Is there a button over here? There's a ladder. There's a staircase. I guess I should go down it. I want to keep finding. Well. I like finding the keys, don't get me wrong, but in my current state, that is the least helpful of the things I can find. What I need are to find buttons. Or a battery. Why was that a waste? It's not a waste, it's a battery. Too bad I don't have anything I could inherently use it for, but... Is there a way to get up there? There's gotta be. Ah! See, I haven't been up there. And I found another effect! Even though it does nothing! Maybe someday I'll be lucky and find a bicycle effect. A means with which to move faster. Don't tell me all that's up here is a key! Yeah, a waste indeed. Not the battery, but coming up here to find nothing but a key. Well, we found a battery, so that's a thing. It'd be nice if finding an effect counted to light one of the lights. If the lights were just a means to say you'd found everything in the area in which, you know, doing that. What if the battery affects these things? Also, I never really went up and down in here to make sure that there was nothing hidden. So let me backtrack this real quick. Okay, so that's that didn't solve anything. So there's an NPC somewhere, clearly, that can be interacted with via the battery. It's my advantage. Because logic. It would also help if I knew what you were. When you see an NPC and you have no idea what they are. Was there anything in here that needed a battery? Nope. That led to Glitchland. Let's see if anything out here. Up here didn't. It gave me a key, I think. Yeah. Down here. Led me to that. Which led me to that. I've got 2 of these. It's weird that I have a lot of, like, one from each side, not both on one side. I don't know what's going on there. Does that mean that there's 1 out of 6 things I haven't found? Is it one out of 6 that I have found? Is it tied to an effect? Okay. Well, we've got 10 effects, and I've, you know, somewhat figured out some more about what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's see if I can leave. I don't know. Oh. Well, that's neat. Sure, why not? I'm gonna regret this, aren't I? Frightcom. How to play. Press the air space. Use the arrow keys to move. Find hidden keys. Being followed. 2 characters. Yeah, we're not messing with that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, and we'll see if we can figure out. There's 2 effects left, and I figured out that there's a button system where each world has umpteen buttons. So now that we have 10 effects, I guess what I'll do next time is, 1 second, must stretch. Oh. Backtrack through all the areas and try the battery and see if it opens up anything. And you know, we'll see if we can figure out what to do from there. I know that there's something. Oh, I really want to search that. I had to hit the shift key to turn on the headset. That's a nice touch. Okay, what are you? Well, that does nothing. Well. This room is weird. Oh, it's different every time. Don't tell me one of them has the... Okay, I think the aristocrat thing is the only thing to find in there. Three, 4, 6, 9. How did I not see that number? Okay, so it turns out there is a guide, and I was just completely missing that. There was a devlog saying there was the guide 15 days ago. Whoops. And I had the right numbers, just wrong order. Oh, whoa, don't do that. That startled me. Okay, so let's push that button. I think it's door 5, I forget. Nope. Door 4. Nope. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Door 1. Yes, let's push it and see what happens. Step closer to enhancement. Yes. Okay, so that area is done. I'm figuring out more of how this works, and if I get stuck, there is a guide, so this is all looking quite bright. We've found 10 of the effects so far, and found one of the area doodads. So today has been quite an eventful day, and I look forward to further exploring the game. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will see you next time.